Ohio. I don't know whether you heard that, Senator, but I am steamed that our embassy has to tell Americans, oh, keep a low profile because the Brits don't like Americans. I'm furious about this. How about you?
Well, Stuart, you are the expert, being a former Brit yourself, and I appreciate the fact that you're now a proud American citizen, but I don't think it's true. I think the Brits like us. You're right, there are some, including some who will demonstrate today, who have a different point of view. But broadly speaking, the UK is our strongest ally, in my view. And I see, as I travel there, and I'm sure you do, a lot of shared values, a lot of friendship, and, as you say, an extremely important economic relationship, and, of course, a military relationship that is second to none. And, by the way, intelligence sharing that is second to none. So
True.
I think our relationship with the UK is a whole lot better than the mayor thinks it is.
OK, you're a diplomat, Senator. You're calming me down, and I've got a smile back on my face. But I haven't actually been back in England in 14 years, and I haven't been in London in 25 years. But that's another story. I want to ask you about Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh, Judge Kavanaugh. Yep. You worked together with him in the Bush administration. Do you think he's going to be confirmed by that date? The date is very important, October the 1st.
Yes, I do. And I think that because I think he's going to be a terrific nominee. In other words, I think he'll do very well at his hearing. Let's face it, the guy has all the qualifications. He's very smart. He has the right judicial philosophy, which is you don't legislate from the bench. And the point that I've made in other discussions about him is that he's just a very good person. I know him. I know his wife. I did work with them. You notice that during his speech that he referenced not just coaching his daughter's basketball team, which I think a lot of us relate to, but also the fact that he works through his church to feed the homeless. He tutors kids at an elementary school, underprivileged kids. I mean, this is a person with a big heart, and I think that will come out as well.
You've got 50 Republicans in the Senate. You need every single one of them to say yes to Judge Kavanaugh. You're going to get them all on board?
I don't know. But I think in combination with a few Democrats who are likely to support him, again, once they see him and see what an incredible jurist he would be, I think it's very likely that he's going to get the votes.
Well, if the vote takes place before October the 1st, that means the vote takes place before the November elections.
Right.
And that puts some red state Democrats, that would be Democrats in the Senate representing states that voted for Trump, they're in a very, very difficult position. I've got 5 of them on the screen right now: Joe Manchin, Joe Donnelly, Heidi Heitkamp, Claire McCaskill, and John Tester. They're in danger if they vote against Judge Kavanaugh.
Yeah, I think if you look at what happened with regard to Neil Gorsuch, initially there was a lot of attacks from the left, but when he went through the process, most Americans looked at this and said, you know, this is the kind of person I want. He's fair, he's independent, he's smart, and I think that's what they're going to see with Kavanaugh. So I think the voters around the country are going to say, including those states, of course, those more red states, going to say, hey, you know, what's wrong with this guy? He looks like the kind of person I would want to have representing me on the United States Supreme Court.
Yes, sir. Maybe a red wave coming to the Senate. Maybe. We'll see. Rob Portman, Senator, thanks for joining us, sir.
Thanks, Stuart.
Yes, sir. Thank you.